Beyond the world-famous strip, the glam and the glitz, lies another Vegas, and a place a number of remarkable individuals have chosen to call their real home.
Welcome to Betty Grable's home.
This beautiful mid-century modern home, peeking through palm trees, holds more than just beauty. Behind its front door, it holds a bit of the legend herself's story, and a little Las Vegas history in hand. This dwelling, still boasting a bit of its original glamour, was indeed a home once belonging to Betty Grable, whose name in her day shone brighter than the neon lights of Las Vegas, or any star adorning Hollywood or its sky. Concentrating on her horses and golf game, this is the place she decided to make her home, right here in sunny Paradise Palms, which was one of the first master-planned communities in Las Vegas, the first historic neighborhood, and is said to have been fashioned after Palm Springs. This home offered elegance, amidst the desert air on the green, offering broad fairways, swaying palms, and the promise of a leisurely life upon the National Golf Course. Before arriving in Las Vegas in the 1950s, the actress, dancer, singer, model, and one of the most celebrated pinups of her time had appeared in 42 motion pictures and became one of the most recognizable women in America. At one point, the U.S. Treasury Department listed her as the highest paid woman in the nation. During her career, she earned more than $3 million, an astonishing sum for the era, and her famous legs were even insured for $1 million, with which she once remarked, "I became a star for 2 reasons, and I'm standing on them." Betty Grable and her famous legs, of course, finally found refuge in Las Vegas. As we step through this home, one may imagine her delight in the simpler pleasures that occupied her later years as she embraced a life removed from Hollywood. The city itself was still young, scarcely recognizable when compared with the glittering metropolis we know it as today. Even so, retirement did not entirely claim her. In 1962, she returned briefly to the stage, performing a condensed production of Guys and Dolls in Vegas. The following year brought a revival of high button shoes. Then, after her divorce from famed bandleader Harry James in 1965, she immersed herself in rehearsals for Hello Dolly. The production opened in Vegas just before New Year's in 1966 and proved to be a tremendous success. Betty later joined the national tour and eventually stepped onto Broadway itself in 1967. After the applause had faded, she again returned to her desert sanctuary. One can almost picture her here, walking these rooms, gazing across the golf course, perhaps enjoying a rare moment of peace after decades spent entertaining audiences. Unfortunately, as so often occurs in many of the most compelling stories, triumph was followed by hardship. Though she had once been amongst Hollywood's wealthiest stars, financial troubles sadly shadowed her later years as a consequence of her turbulent marriage and divorce from Harry James, leaving her in serious debt. So, this very home was sadly eventually sold at auction. A woman who had possessed fame, fortune, and adoration for millions, in the end faced financial uncertainty, and in 1973 passed from lung cancer in Santa Monica, California, at only 56 years old. Though those final months were spent in California, Las Vegas had been her true adopted home for more than 15 years. This was the place where she sought not stardom, but something far rarer and real. This home offered relief and was once her real refuge. Today it stands as more than just another mid-mod. This house is a chapter in the story of Las Vegas itself, preserving the memory of one of the city's earliest legends. Beyond the glamour or the headlines, beyond the famous legs and the smile, there was a woman searching for peace and solace beneath the desert sun. A woman who, having dazzled the world, simply had wished to live her life peacefully in her home. Perhaps another sunny day seeker will land here to finally honor her long-legged legacy.